Hello. Hi. How are you, love?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm good.
You should be the most excited to receive 1 million messages.
I always am excited to receive 1 million messages from everybody.
Yeah. This is
And everybody.
Hi.
Indra. Nice to meet you.
Indra and Utra, there are the city producers who make all of this happen.
We try. That would have been a really good idea.
Oh, well, you
Yeah.
still have a little bit of time.
Yeah, and I don't have to drive. So.
Oh,
No, my boss is watching. I don't think he will. Hey, 48HFP?
Ja, dat ben ik.
Hoe is het?
Ja, goed.
Super.
Even je naam kwijt?
Indra.
Oh ja, Indra. Ja, Jeroen.
Ja.
Van Tobias.
Happy more? Ja, top. 48HFP?
Ja.
Meet my
something around the table.
En yes.
Ik heb alleen nog dit stukje.
Usually they divide everybody into
Is er nog een Je bent veranderd, hè?
Ik maak het over mijn leven nooit langer dan een kwartaal op dezelfde hotel.
Oh, is het? Oh, ja, dat ziet er goed uit.
They're going to talk a little bit about the
Ik wilde de livestream link even naar Mark doen, maar ik heb hem weer.
yourself. That's important. Everything you get prepared for the genre plus reveals like in between the directions to keep you going. And the last thing that they do, I think usually the last thing is either the line or the character. And then it takes an hour and everybody goes.
Wij waren voor het eerst met z'n tweeën. We waren inderdaad zo'n groep van 18 die dan exclusief keken.
Allemaal?
Dat would be nice to have. Iedereen van dus ik heb dus een combinatie.
Hi, welkom.
Rolling with 5 productions.
Geniaal team.
I hear it's great.
I tried a little bit, but it seems like super intricate, so I'm gonna wait for Peter to kind of explain, but I did see that on like the beat board that you're talking about, it collaborates with Solar, so I know that I can click on that and connect with Peter and have like a shared
Okay, cool, good.
thing,
There,
but
that's nice.
he'll have to kind of guide us.
Very professional. Exciting, but why not? I mean, it's something work.
Yeah, I think it's a
And for you, right? Yeah, it's like basically everybody who writes uses.
Welkom.
Yeah.
Team. Nog eens?
Pantof.
Ah, pantoffel. Ja. Pantoffel. Check.
En dan pas voor die uur binnenkomen.
Ja, maar ook gewoon de winning team.
Hi.
You know?
Team.
We hadden het ook gewoon zo.
I got some into this madness by
Okay, come over here. Tell me. I'm old. My ears are like gone.
The gas
Red Dragon. Check. Thank you.
director. We were just talking and he said, well, I'm a writer and we need some help doing this, so I got some
Hallo. Welk team? Wat je aan het
I said,
Cortado? Check.
you guys have to it's fine.
Yeah, so we'll say that.
Want to join the team or not, or if I do anything. I said, you know, because I wasn't gonna like build it. I said, if you guys have a fun story, maybe I can back it here. And they were, well, yeah, leading parts are given to like, you know, our two main actors, but yeah, maybe. And anyway, I was like, anyway, if you need anything, know more about the 48, I can give you my,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but then they made an Instagram page, and I saw that they put me on I choose to take pictures of that, which I'm like, wait a second. No! Like, it was, advice, like, you don't have.
Which team? Milk team?
Probably also the team, some coming
Cool.
you know, who have just like dancing.
Okay, cool.
And obviously, you know, because sometimes it has other things like participating in teams. Sometimes actors will go yeah, they'll go and like act. They'll be a producer on one, an actor on another, or like an actor on two.
So they're like running their lives in different fashions.
Yeah, and they're just running around Amsterdam, acting. But you know, I have to tell them guys like I'm definitely not going to anymore. There's all work to do. Some of them are a little bit more loose than others. If they're close by, sometimes. Yeah.
Oké, dank je.
So like, what was you guys?
How many?
20. Last year we were 14. Which is kind of cool.
Ja.
You think you're better?
Yeah,
Hey? Unmedicated. Unmedicated cocaine.
very, but this one, I like
Ik nooit überhaupt niet in België. Ik word daar zo...
they're like, yeah, I don't live in the Netherlands. Some people film it in countries, edit it, and combine it. So, like last year there was and Prague, and it was 96. They shot
Als het met de stick hoog, geen dingen in maar.
Jawel, gekke dingen zijn het leukst. Kan nou.
and then other than the biggest team in the history.
Maar gekke dingen zijn het leukst. Ook origineel of whatever.
Mooi. Hallo.
Zo min mogelijk uitdagen.
Alle fouten is wel leuk. Ja, er mooiste dingen van.
En dan komt daar gelijk zo.
Ja,
Is wel. Daar zijn mooiste dingen van.
ja.
Zeker een slijt in staan. Bij de nood. Wel, ik bang buiten. Als dat in nog een jaar wil dragen, dan is het goed. Ja, dus dan moet je zo hard achter voor
Whatever, it's fine. We're going to for keep it
Yeah, it is there. No, so
Oh yeah.
it should be in the links.
it would be nice to make it insane and that's from the outside, I guess it could be anything. Like someone stayed inside back in the day, like this, you know, but I What am I supposed to say? Okay. And is it going to like take it back to the budget? Yeah. Well, I'm going to make another post after Kickoff and see people, you know, I try to get in there with comments. I think we got 10 or 12, 10 or 12 people from well, I mean, not computer networks that are the biggest one. But like what saved our ass, my friend and I, he was like, take that, and then 300 came from another friend, so it's $400. Sounds nice, because only but every other actor is putting in 100. Where do we stand?
Good evening, everybody.
I mean,
Shall we kick this thing off?
Yes.
Are we excited? Are we looking forward to it? Yes. Awesome. Are we scared? Yeah. You should be. No, it's fun. Let's start. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Hopefully. So, for those who don't know, I am Indra. I am one half of the city producer duo for this edition in Amsterdam in collaboration with the Imagine Film Festival. And this is our 3rd year collaborating with them. And yeah, we're super happy that we're still very welcome here and have all these amazing films that you guys are going to be making.
Yeah, I'm the other half. I'm Wouter, mostly involved with all the technical stuff of everything that is involved with organizing this. So, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not very technical, so that makes a really nice pairing. Right, so we're gonna do a couple of things tonight. So first of all, I would love to know, for who is it the very first time doing a 48? Hey, lovely. This is awesome. Okay, that's very cool. Congratulations, you are now part of a global community that you will never ever get to leave again. One of us. Yeah, beautiful. So, tonight we're gonna draw the genre, you're gonna get all the elements, and we're gonna go over some of the rules and regulations that you will need to stick to this weekend. Before I continue, are there any people in the room who speak absolutely no English and have nobody there with them to understand it on their behalf?
Well, my English is not that good.
Yes, I do that.
Yes, and I want to ask, is it okay when I film so that we can
Absolutely.
watch back?
It's also being live streamed.
But
by the
yes,
way.
this
So.
is exactly. It's also being live streamed. Dus de livestream komt op de YouTube te staan op het moment dat hij klaar is, zeg maar. Dus daar kun je het ook nog terugkijken, eventueel. Right, so the livestream will be on the YouTube. Hi, welcome. For which team? Oh, with the check, gotcha. So yeah, so if you want to watch it back, the live stream will be available on YouTube afterwards. And like I said to you on the phone, like I'm telling you, all of you, if there's something that you need to repeat, need repeating in Dutch, then just let me know. and I'll do it again. I will talk for hours if nobody stops me, so there you go. Okay.
She definitely will.
Yes. Poor guy. Okay, so, first of all, we're gonna kick things off with seeing if everybody's here. So, give us a shout if you're here. And I know this is gonna be interesting, because AATG.
Yep.
Ah! Check, thank you. B-Film Productions. Present. Broken Catalog.
Yeah.
Nice, getting better. De Leeuw en de Jager. Hey, oops. De Nachtvlinders. Midnight Pulse. Pantoffel Studio. Such a great team name. Rolling with the Punches Production. Shivers, I know they're going to be late. The Truck. You guys still have to explain to me where that came from. Then, the Acteur Academy.
Yeah.
Check. Great, cool. Blue Bat. Present. Awesome. Cortado Studios. Tijdmachine. Oh, we've done this before. Fisheye Films. Nice. Love Technique. Great team name too. Red Dragon Trading Company. Nice. Rooftop Productions. Yellow. The Red Moon Collective. And representing THMV Media.
Yes.
Fantastic. Alright, welcome everybody. So, a few little tips and tricks before we dive into the really interesting stuff. We already went over quite a few of these things at the Zoom call the other day. I have a PDF file of this entire presentation that I will put in the Team Leader WhatsApp group when we're done. So there's no need to take pictures and, you know, just focus on what we're doing, and then you get to see the PDF afterwards. Check? Check. Cool. Because a lot of these things that we're going to go over tonight and that are in the PDF can really prevent disqualification later on in the process. So important stuff. Right, that's enough of my school teacher attitude. Good we go. Tips for the weekend. Make sure your documents are uploaded before midnight on Sunday, which means that the person who's going to be looking after all this dang paperwork and making sure that it gets uploaded should know exactly where to upload it in the dashboard. So, have this person go into the dashboard and click around a little bit so that they know where they're going to go to upload all the things. All the documents have a little description with them, where they're for and when they're needed. Right? If it says required, with a big red button there, for instance, a location release says required. So what do you think will happen if you film in a public location? Would you still need a location release form for a public location?
No.
Thank you. So, it's only required when it's applicable to your team. If you're unsure, ask. Because it's a lot of paperwork, and some of it is really freaking confusing. All of it is due on Sunday. Now, when I say all of it, we mean the bulk of it. If for some reason, let's stick with the location release form, oh, your location manager left and he's not going to be back from Ibiza in a week, right? No worries, we're not going to disqualify anybody for not having any paperwork on time, okay? So don't worry. I'm not supposed to tell you this. I hope my boss isn't watching. I did send, he might actually be watching. Hi Mark, if you're watching. I'll explain this later. No, but we want to ensure that you're all set up for success, okay? So, make absolutely sure that you have the most of it with us on Sunday before midnight, especially the material release forms, the wrap-up needs to be done, all the very important stuff, okay? Cool. Then, check the required elements in your script during filmmaking and in the edit. The reason people get disqualified most is because they mess up these required elements. So make sure you check them again. Your script is finished. Okay, character in there, line, check, prop, check. Okay, cool. Before you wrap, before you go party. Okay, did we get everything? And then in the edit, you will not be the first, you will not be the last team that cuts out the required line and leaves it on the editing room floor. I'm telling you, this has happened and it's really shocking. But it's the name of the game, so there's not much we can do about that. So if that happens, too bad. Disqualification. And I can tell you that we're pretty strict when it comes to the elements, as we should be, because it's a global competition, so we need to keep it fair for all other 125 cities all over the world that do the same game. Cool, take the runtime into account when writing a script. The runtime between 4 and 7 minutes. Not 7 minutes and 7 frames, 4 and 7 minutes. 1 minute of credits. Not 1 minute and 2 seconds, a minute. Simple. But if you're writing a script and your script is 17 pages long, chances are you might go over the 7 minutes, which is fine if you want to have a first edit that is 11 minutes, sure. But chances are that if you have to cut, 4 minutes out, you're going to lose half your story in there. So make sure that when you're writing the script, you go, okay, 4 and 7 minutes is an important one. Yes?
Sorry, the credits were extra or in the 7 minutes?
Extra. So 7 minutes of film, 1 minute of credits. Okay? 4 to 7 for the film, 1 minute for the credits. This is the credits after the film is done, right? So not if you want to put your entire crew at the front of the film, that goes towards your runtime. Okay? Anytime you have a question, just stop me. Otherwise I will just go on. Now, I'm going to sound like my mum, but stay hydrated and eat well. It is important. It is important. Sleep if you can. You won't. Don't kid yourself, you won't. Well, maybe. But take care of yourselves and take care of each other. It's really important. Have your uploader take a look at the dashboard beforehand. Now, the person that's going to be uploading your film on Sunday night is a very important person. So it's very important that you know for sure that this person has access to the dashboard where they need to be and knows where they need to go. So have them sit down on Saturday, show them where they need to go, ensure they have access. If they don't,
Call.
Yes, that's an option, yes, you can absolutely call him. The other option is to check the permissions in the team roster, right? Yes?
Can I find a phone number somewhere where I can call the
So,
person with questions?
if all is well, then at least one of your team is in the team leader WhatsApp group.
I'm not.
Ah, okay. So in the very first email that you got from me, there's a link to join the team WhatsApp group. The team leader WhatsApp group. Do that, because that is the first portal to ask any questions, and both of us are in there, so you will have our numbers in there.
I will, thank you.
Good? So yeah, so the team leader can give permissions to other people to do certain things within the dashboard, among others, upload the film. Now you would think that I didn't have to put that in there. Come in.
But the uploader in the dashboard, is the uploader, like is everyone that you put in, for example the producer and the editor, automatically allowed, or do you need to change? Do you have to change it?
No, you have to change it in the team roster.
Okay.
When they have accepted to be.
Yeah.
I'll go over it in my bit, but yeah, basically you accept the role. Basically, you get an invite, you accept the role, and then afterwards the team leader can give permission, and after that is done, they should have access.
All right.
Yeah. Now you would think I didn't have to put that in there. Well, the most common thing when people don't know anything or they get something wrong is because they simply didn't read. There is a lot of things that are in the dashboard that are, in colored blocks in there to give you descriptions or how to do certain things or what to do when certain things happen. Read. Also for the rules on the website, read them. yes, we are absolutely 100% 24/7 available for all questions. We'll go into that a little bit later. But you can save yourself a lot of stress by just reading. Right.
Sorry, can I ask a question?
I love that. Yeah, every single time. Yes.
Mag ik het even nemen?
Ja, zeker. Ja.
Ik had begrepen in eerdere instantie dat je hier ook moet zijn om iets te brengen, maar je moet hem ook uploaden. Of moet je dan niet meer hier zijn?
Nee, je hoeft niks te komen brengen. Anywhere. Dus je hoeft geen film te brengen, je hoeft geen papieren te brengen, dat gaat allemaal via de website. Dus alles wordt geüpload.
Ook goed voor andere steden. Top.
Dit is hoe lang doen we dit nu op deze manier? 3 jaar?
Sinds 2020.
Ja, sinds 2020. Makes sense. Dat alleen maar alles digitaal erop is. Right. So, it's fun because they're all listening and then this comes on and they'll go, love that. Okay, so the required character. The rules for the required character are they need to be on screen. It does not need to be the main character, but it needs to be on screen and it needs to be recognizable as such. You do not need to say the name first or last, as long as we can see and infer that this is the character in your film. If you choose to say the name out loud and you mispronounce it, if you choose to write the name on the card and you misspell it, it's disqualification. I know. So, triple, double, quadruple check.
Last year the name was Frank Marks, but then Frankie Marks was also allowed.
Yes.
Is this
Bear with
the
me.
case?
Bear with me. Bear with
Okay.
me. Yes. So, the name is the name and it's nothing else. This is the name. There's going to be no changing of the name because that's disqualification. Simple. The name and the occupation, whatever it's going to be, is the same person. So you don't give one actor the name and one actor the occupation. Right? The most important thing to remember is that this needs to be clear in the film. So if I watch your film, if they're not naming any names, then I should, by the end of it, say that character was the character. Questions? Do you want to know?
Yeah.
Here it is. Yeah? So, Jack or Jackie Fizzlewick. If you give this you can give either of these to any gender. Right? I'm so excited about this one. Oh my god. So, there are the people who don't know what a kleptomaniac is. So they have an obsessive compulsion to steal things. Isn't it amazing? I love it so much. Yes?
Is there a Dutch version? No, the Dutch version of the name.
No. Dan is het gewoon Jack of Jackie Fizzlewick. Dan spreek je het gewoon iets minder Engels uit. Ja, Fizzlewick, je weet toch? Ja. Okay. Any questions about the character now we know? Okay.
Ja, ik moet heel eerlijk zeggen, ik heb nog steeds niet begrepen. Je zegt we moeten de naam letterlijk noemen, maar je mag hem ook niet noemen. Klopt dat je dat
Klopt.
zegt? Maar als het personage maar aanwezig is, zijn de Jackie of Fizzlewick.
Ik controleer op maandag alle films. Op maandag ga ik alle films kijken, het beste moment van de hele competitie voor mij. En dan controleer ik of alles erin zit. Als je ervoor kiest om het karakter in beeld te hebben zonder de naam te noemen, helemaal prima. Als ik aan het einde van de film maar weet, oh, dat was Fizzlewick.
As then to be pronounced by fore and last name?
No, again, the name does not have to be
I understand,
But if you use it,
if you use it either first or last or both, whatever you want.
So the whole movie I can pronounce Jack like Fizzlewick the whole time?
Yeah.
And also be allowed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also just Jackie.
Also just Jackie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just Jack as well?
Just Jack.
You don't put it in there you can also just make it knowable by the credits.
No, no, because I need to make sure that if I watch the film, that I can point out which one is Jack or Jackie. Right? If you just put it, if you don't mention the name of the film, that's fine. But I still need to see the kleptomaniac in there. If it's not inferred, so made clear in the film at all, and you just put it in the credits, that's not going to work.
Now let's turn around. The name is said, but it's not like per se. We cannot find a way to put the kleptomaniac in there.
Then you're disqualified. You have to put the kleptomaniac in.
Okay, but like it's. Okay, so it has to be visible, even if you.
So you have to make sure, and you can be very creative with this, right? But you just have to make sure that I can tell by the end of the film. That's all, you know, that there is. So if he's Jackie, right, or Jack. If you're Jack, yes, there you go. Yeah. And he says to me at one point, "Oh, I've been in therapy for my kleptomania." That's enough. You're not going to win any prizes with that. You're not going to score any points with it. But in theory, it would be enough.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes? Any other questions? Concerns, complaints?
Ja, dacht ik ook eerder gelezen dat het personage ook alleen geschreven aanwezig kan zijn? Of klopt dat niet?
Nee, dat is de zin.
Ja, nee, maar...
It's a lot of information, I understand. Yeah.
Dus ook niet bijvoorbeeld genoemd door een ander personage, dus een naam genoemd?
Het personage moet fysiek in beeld zijn. Dit mag dus ook een foto zijn van iemand die genoemd wordt als. Oké? Maar moet fysiek, we hadden in Utrecht hadden we iemand die was alleen het oog een keer zichtbaar, maar het was duidelijk genoeg dat dat oog hoorde bij het personage.
Ja.
Jack?
Dood maar hoog.
Nou, Jack. Is nee. Maar Jack en Jackie zijn dusdanig brede namen dat je die ook in Nederland wel hoort. Dit is, ik ken een aantal Jacks, ik ken ook een Jack. Ja. Yes.
Yeah, so then Jack or Jackie has to be the kleptomaniac.
Yes. Exactly that. All right.
Told you I had it.
He had a bit.
Okay, so yeah, a lot of information.
Short.
I'll try. So one thing that you need to make sure of, and that this can happen after you upload your film, is to make sure that you fill in the wrap-up form. The wrap-up form is an online form that asks a bunch of questions about your weekend, about your team, and yeah, that needs to happen. We need to have that before midnight, and it takes about 15 minutes to do. Other thing that you shouldn't forget are the title card, bumper. This film was made. All this information is also in the PDF with technical specifications that can be downloaded from your dashboard. Directly when you log in, select your team, there are a couple of buttons, and one of them is tech specs. Make sure you look through it. There is some information in there for beginners. There is some information in there for the more advanced teams. Just pick some things. And how you use the title cards, the bumpers, is in there, and otherwise it's also in the filmmaking rules on the website. When you all want to make sure that your film is on time. What does this mean? it doesn't. You don't need to have your film completely finished, uploaded on the website to be on time. What does need to happen is that the upload needs to be started before 7:30 in the evening on Sunday. How it works is you drag in the file that you wish to upload, and then your computer will do a so-called checksum, which is
like a digital fingerprint.
Like a digital fingerprint, indeed. And this takes about a minute, and max, usually shorter. And when that is done, that gets submitted to the server, and the moment that it hits the server, that's your drop-off time. So, and that needs to be before 7:30. The great thing about that checksum is that if for whatever reason your upload gets stuck, internet goes away, Wi-Fi is killed, whatever.
Dog ate my homework.
Yeah, whatever. But that means that you can basically refresh your browser and try it again. It will have, it all goes well. It should have the same checksum, and thus you keep your drop-off time. As Andrew said, make sure the uploader has the right permissions in the dash. That will mean that you will see the pre-production, production, post-production at the bottom of your web browser when you're logged in. If you don't, it will probably have a message that you need permission. That means that you still need to do that extra check. Yeah. Those are.
Dat heb ik niet begrepen, dit laatste. Ja?
Oh, sorry.
So the team leader when they log in, de teamleader, als die inlogt, dan heeft hij als standaard, onderin de website heeft hij dit staan. Daar zitten allemaal submenu's in met allerlei met opties. Eén daarvan is upload film. Als je iemand anders uit je team ook die permissie wil geven, dan kan dat via het team roster. Team roster zit in pre-production en kunnen dan toegevoegd worden. En daarna moet er nog moet er nog een soort van extra permissie worden gegeven van ja, deze persoon die mag echt dat doen. En als dat zo is, dan heeft die persoon ook.
Welke teamrollen hebben sowieso als standaard permissie? Editor, dacht ik?
Ja, de editor die heeft dat.
Dus op het moment dat je een editor toevoegt in je team roster, die heeft automatisch dan al toegang.
Ja, beperkt toegang, maar ja.
Upload toegang.
Upload toegang, ja.
Check.
Dus, ja.
Just one question. What is the wake up?
Wrap up.
The wrap up.
Wrap up.
Sorry, it takes the wrap up.
Yeah, it's one of the things in the system. You can find it under production, and it's a simple form like a questionnaire with a bunch of questions.
Oh, this is how your experience was.
Yeah,
for the
exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right. Got it.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, that wrap-up form has to be filled in by the producer or only by the team leader?
Whoever is available to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good thing to note is that once you fill something in, you can't go back to change it. So make sure that you know the title of your film. And that's it. So make sure you know the title of your film before you start doing this wrap-up form.
Yeah, there are like 5 pages, and whenever you go to the next page, basically, you can change the previous.
If you make a mistake in there, don't worry about it. No stress. It's there's a marketing purposes type of thing. So no stress if you, oh my god, I filled in like I had 8 casts, but I had 9 and we're now disqualified. No, don't worry. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah. There are some things that you can change afterwards. After you completely finish the wrap-up form, there is a section under post-production which is called edit film info, and there are a bunch of things like genre you can still adjust, and what's it again? The
a number of things.
Yeah, number of things about your film, but yeah, those are the things that are most important.
Cool.
All right. give it back to.
Yeah, we're gonna move on a little bit. If we have any time for questions at the end, we'll do some more, and otherwise stick around, ask them then. But I need to get you out the door by 7, and we still have quite a few things to do. First of all, I would like to invite to the stage, to the carpet, the director of the Imagine Film Festival, Kristen. Go ahead.
Hello everyone, it's fantastic to see so many people here. Indra already emailed me that the submissions were completely full and that there was a waiting list, and it's amazing to see that the Imagine edition that we now do for the 3rd year running, that is really packed, and that people just embrace it so much to do it. Last year we thought we got to give all the participants who spent so much time making their films, so much effort making their films, a little bit extra. And we're going to decide that the winning film, and we know that of course at the end of Monday evening, will also be screened in the official selection of Imagine, which is happening on the last Saturday. We have a program called Nieuw Nederlands Spel, or New Dutch Level. Well, it's not really translatable either way. That's a collection program of Dutch fantastic shorts with all the directors present. And it's also a selection that we communicate to our festival colleagues around the world. So it means that the official selection and winning film will be included there. We will send, after you approve that, the screening link and password to about 30 festivals around the world who will watch, not select for sure, that's not, I can't promise that, but who will watch your film at least. So you get something of an international presence.
Isn't that amazing, you guys? Isn't that awesome?
We'll do a very quick connect with the 48-hour people. So once we know the winner, we get the contact details. We will immediately send an email Tuesday morning. First of all, here with that DCP, and second of all, also about all the practicalities, because there's a system. You get to invite guests. You have to be present. You have to. There's also other things you have to do, but there's also a lot of things that you get from us. So it's really, I hope it's for you, it's a nice prospect that's on the horizon if you win the prize. Is already something known about the magic sentence? Okay. I'm silent for the rest. So, yeah, I give the floor, I give the carpet back to Indra and to Wouter. And Godspeed with Make Your Film. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and I really look forward to see the results.
Thank you so much, Chris. Right. I'm so excited for whoever's going to win this, because I know our winners from last year, they had the best of times, and I think they even get like a festival selection or 2 out of it, so it's really, really good. Alright. I forgot I had this slide. No, still no.
We'll save it for later.
So this is what it looks like. Moving on.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll come back to it if we have
time enough.
If we have time enough, yeah. I'm usually known to finish early, but for some reason I'm a bit talkative today. All right, the required prop. Thank you very much. Nice. Love that. So the rule for the required prop is it has to be on screen. It is not something that an actor has to touch. It is not doesn't have to be part of the storyline. It just needs to be on screen. But if you want to be creative with it and win awards for it, then it might be a good idea to not stick it on a table somewhere. Just saying. Simple, right? The required prop for this year is... Do we know what this is?
No.
I thought so I brought one. So, whoever... Oh, she says,
So it's a pro tip, but don't forget it in your film.
Well, I think the cat grabbed it. So I don't have it. So, whoever put an IKEA furniture piece together? There you go. So, there you go. So, you have these L-shaped screw thingy. Twisty thing. Can you Google an image on that thing? I'm sure I had it.
This is what happens with this, always.
I have a Catsmaniac in my house, that's it. Oh, I got it.
Here, it's Jackie.
Nice. So, it's one of those things, yeah? And it can be any size, it can be any, hello for the folks at home. Oh, look at this. I'm better scale. Yeah. So it's one of those things. It can be any size, it can be any material, if they even come in a different material than this. It's nothing else, it is this. If you find one that is extremely rare and looks like it and you think, is this it, yes or no? Let me know. Right? But I don't think there's a lot of leeway with this one. But, knowing all of you, somebody will find something to test me with. Alright. Any questions about the problem?
Yeah.
Pretty straightforward, right? Cool. So, for the help during the weekend, and after this we're going to go to the genres, I think.
Nice.
Help for the weekend. Basically, call, text, carrier pigeon, smoke signals, whatever it is that you need to do to get in touch. Get in touch. There's no questions too many. There are no dumb questions, only dumb answers. And because we prefer you to call us 1,000 times and not have any issues or get disqualified or have fights or whatnot, then we're going to have to call you on Tuesday and say bad news. Okay? So I stay up tonight as long as I possibly can. I'm old, so past midnight I barely make these days. Sad. Wouter is pretty much a night owl, so he is usually up a little bit later. But the divvying up of the thing is that basically if it's something technical, so something technical about your filming or your post-production or the dashboard, Wouter's your guy. Everything else, I'm your girl. A good place is to start in the Team Leader WhatsApp group. We stick to that like white on rice and look at that all the time. Because other people might find your question and our answer useful. Right? You can call me at night. You could. Better be a damn good question though. Okay. No, seriously, you can absolutely call me at night. But if you call me at 3 PM asking me what needs to go in the materials release form, she will not be happy. Okay? So make sure that you understand what question is important enough to wake me up, basically. I don't bite, I'm really nice, I promise. Except for 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Right. Shall we go do this? Alright, so. From every group. In this case, group A goes first.
Is the line coming after this?
Yeah, don't worry about the line. we're not far from done yet. Yeah. I want one person from all the teams in group A to form a line right here. Alrighty.
Nee. Hij is voelen. De oude.
Straks heb ik klap.
De linkerhand. Oh, je linkerhand.
Alright, now here's what's gonna happen. Here's what's gonna happen. Group B, pay attention to. You're gonna come up to the table. You're gonna tell me, guys, please, thank you. You're gonna come up to the table. You're gonna tell me your team name. I will slide down to touch when you tell me which 2 genres you picked, and then Wouter will note it in the system. All the genres are in there 3 times, so everybody has the same amount of chances to get any of the subgenres. Okay? Cool. Let's go.
Cult and sci-fi, and the team name is De Leeuw en de Jager.
Yep, go ahead.
Trommelgeroffel.
Nice.
Midnight movie.
Ooh. You can keep the thing.
Fair point. And apocalyptic, post-apocalyptic.
Oh!
Again.
Nice.
Okay.
Midnight it isn't. Yes. Thank you so much. And you can take a seat after you. Okay?
Okay, so what genres team?
So team name, what 2 main genres?
Okay, our team name is Midnight Pulse, and our genres are sci-fi and horror.
Sci-fi and horror.
Alrighty.
And if we can speed it up a little bit. Okay.
Okay. For horror.
No.
Is it sci-fi? Oh, it's sci-fi. Hope punk. And where's the horror one? Oh, this one. Right? I'm blind. Sorry.
Pick another one for the sci-fi. That was supposed to be in there. Is it?
Oh,
is Hope Punk in the
sci-fi?
Hope Punk is in the sci-fi.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Psychological horror.
Never leave me. Okay, cool. It's been a long week, people. Yeah. What was the other one, Marie?
Psychological.
Psych-horror. Check.
AATG, sci-fi, and cult.
Beautiful. Sci-fi, cult, sci-fi, and cult. AATG.
Artificial intelligence. Okay.
How modern.
Yeah. Zombie film.
Oh, AI zombies, there you go. Alright,
They need
good luck
that
with that.
intelligence.
Next up.
Hi. We are Rolling with Punches Productions. And we are we do cult and fantasy.
Cult and yes, fantasy.
Yes. Okay, first fantasy genre. And it is I think sword and sorcery. Right. And zombie film.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Okay, interesting.
Dus we hebben nachtvlinders en we hebben sci-fi en horror.
Efficiënt, hard van.
Ja. Voor sci-fi, artificial intelligence.
Cool.
En voor horror, possessed person thing.
Oh, dat is een vette combi, joh.
Heel interessant. Ik heb er zin in.
Have fun with that one.
Yes.
Alright, next up.
Alright, horror in catalog en ik had horror en cult.
Horror and cult.
Possessed person or thing.
Cool. Wel overwogen beslissingen worden hier genomen.
Ja.
Ja.
En voor cult, zombie film.
Yay!
Is er één iemand?
Nice.
B-film production. And
B-film.
we've got sci-fi and cult.
Cult and sci-fi.
Pulp punk, sci-fi.
Cool.
And nostalgia for cult.
Ooh, beautiful combination. Nice.
Okay, so we are the track and our genres are horror and cult. Okay, these ones, yes?
Yes.
This one and this one. Okay, so for the horror, I believe we have Midnight Movie. And for the cult, we have found footage.
Oh, sick. I love that. That's a good one. Oh, he's not so happy, is he?
No, I'm not.
He's like, oh shit. You'll do great, guys.
Team Shivers and Horror and Cult.
On the fly. Horror and Cult. Staan ze in
Yeah. Found footage? Hey. Gaat mijn plan. So bad, it's good.
Dat is een hele leuke combi toch?
Ja, wel een goede uitdaging. Nice.
Maar jij bent een DOP, right?
Ja.
Blij of niet zo blij?
Nee.
Voor jou. Succes man.
We have another studio and we have horror and sci-fi.
Sci-fi and horror.
Well, that's apocalyptic, post-apocalyptic film.
Nice.
And the second one is psychological horror.
Cool. Hey, happy people. Alright, so in the team leader WhatsApp group there is a Word doc with all the genres in there, definitions of them and examples of the film.
That's great.
Of the genre, I mean. Alright? If after all of that is still not clear, hit me up. We'll work it out. Alright? You never guess what happens now. Group B, please!
Zo, weet ik altijd het eerste.
Ja, ik gaat zo?
Zo, ja, your genre now comes.
Oh no, ja, dat is ook goed. Thanks.
Oké, cool.
Oké.
Fijne spits, maar gaan.
T, H en W.
En dan gaan we ook weer...
Scientific? Of,
Sci-fi, ja?
Sci-fi en fantasy.
En fantasy, hè?
Ja. Oh, je wist het al.
Ja, ik heb het van tevoren niet.
Ah, oké. Cyberpunk.
Vet toch, is leuk.
Zijn jullie blij? Cyberpunk en... High fantasy.
High fantasy. Haha.
Oké.
Dat is een interessante combinatie.
Ja.
Succes team. Hey.
Sci-fi en horror.
Sci-fi en horror voor de tijdmachine, hè?
Als sci-fi. Space opera. Ik denk dat we het hebben gekald. We wouden die, maar pijnlijk. Pijnlijk. En we hebben supernatural horror.
Oké, dat kun je wel.
Ja, dat moet wel lukken.
Jawel. Nice. Next up.
Acteeracademie Amsterdam en we hebben sci-fi en cult.
Yes.
Dit is hem. Ik heb het ding niet eens open van zijn. Cult musical.
Nee?
Nee.
Oh.
Heb je iets gehoord überhaupt?
Cult musical. Rob Your Picture Show, anybody?
Mag je kruiden? En... Oh, Parallel Universe. Ja.
Alternative reality. Ja, super. Die is wel cool. Zie je wel meer.
Dat is wel cool. Yes.
Succes.
Rooftop Productions.
Yes.
En Cult and Horror.
Cult and Horror. Ja.
Possessed Person / Thing.
Cool.
En Nostalgia.
Ooh.
We take them, right?
Yes, you do.
Love Technique,
Yes.
Cult and Sci-Fi. Parallel Universe.
Ooh. Yes, hoor ik. Nice.
Camp.
Oh, a very campy parallel universe. I love it. It's awesome.
Horror and Sci-Fi.
Blue West, did you get it? Yeah. Horror and sci-fi.
Kijk, more slasher splatter.
Ooh.
And artificial intelligence.
Nice.
Yes, thank you.
Ja, succes.
Fisher films, we hebben fantasy en sci-fi.
Yes, fantasy.
Fables?
Mhm.
Ik heb geen idee wat het is, maar... Oké. Parallel Universe.
Fables zijn vaak die fabels van verhalen met sprookjes en dieren in de hoofd. Met boodschappen natuurlijk. Pas wel, het gaat wel heel goed komen bij jullie, denk ik. Ja. Cortado.
En fantasy.
Horror en fantasy.
Oh, so for horror is psychological horror.
Ooh.
Oh, for fantasy is sword and sorcery.
Nice. Love those. Good luck with them. Alright.
I'm from the Red Moon Collective, and
Yes.
we have horror and sci-fi.
Sci-fi and more horror.
For horror, we have horror, spoof, and parody.
Spoof and parody, so fun.
For sci-fi, we have cyberpunk.
Cool.
Thank you.
That's a pretty awesome combination. Okay.
Red Dragon Trading Company?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to remind me of the genres, because I missed that in the dashboard.
So in the email. So you pick two main genres.
Yeah.
Cult, fantasy, horror, or science fiction.
Yes.
And then for either of those, you pick one subgenre, and that's where you're going to make your movie with.
Yeah, but I think I'm missing some of the emails I've talked to. I didn't see the WhatsApp either. Is there a way to, that's why I asked you earlier. So what should we do now? Should I just pick?
Just pick two of the main genres,
Yeah.
and then come to me afterwards, because I'm sure I sent you everybody the email. So
I was looking at it to see the email. So should I?
let's just pick two main genres now,
Yeah, okay.
and then come back after, and then we'll sort everything out.
Okay.
Yeah?
So which two sci-fi?
You want, what types of films would you like to do if you had a choice?
Comedy sci-fi.
Comedy sci-fi,
Yeah.
that's good. Okay, so you're going to either pick one of the sci-fi ones, and what other thing would you like to do if you had the choice?
Just drama, whatever. Yeah.
Okay, so what would fit drama? I don't know, pick one.
Psychological stuff. Let's do this one right here. This one.
Fantasy?
Yes.
Oh, horror. Let's go with horror.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yes, thanks.
On the fly.
Let's do it.
Then we're rolling with the punches. Hey!
There we go. Thanks. Agile. Okay, so here we have Hope Punk.
Hope Punk. That's lovely.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that is. We'll find out. Supernatural horror. Okay, that's interesting.
So Hope Punk is, for example, Lord of the Rings is a Hope Punk film, because it's about getting to a happy ending using like morally happy stuff. It's a bit more extensive than that, but I'll get you all the descriptions for everything that's in the WhatsApp group.
Looking forward to it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, come catch me afterwards.
Cheers.
Beautiful. Okay, so what time is it, Wouter? Oh my God, I have to.
5
I
minutes.
never have to hurry. Yeah, but we're getting to the line. Don't worry, we're getting to it. This very quickly before we get to the line. So, the screenings of the films are on Monday, October 28th, during the festival. So there's a whole buzz going on. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of people here. Awesome. Tickets. Link to buy the tickets will be emailed to you all on Monday. Right? Do yourself and everybody else a favor. We don't have massive amounts of room, so don't buy more than you need. And so if you have a team of 10, don't buy 25 tickets. Just show up with, buy the tickets who you're going to be showing up with. Okay? Now, for the awards, like I said, we don't have a big room, so we can't fit everybody. It's as simple as that. So, every team is going to get 6 tickets for the award show. So that means you can bring 6 people. That's it. If you need more tickets, other teams might need less. So it's up to you all. Sort it out amongst yourselves. I'm not going to police that. So if your team is only 3 people, and you know you're not gonna bring your mum, right? Then you have 3 tickets left, and you put in the WhatsApp group, and you say, hey, I have 3 tickets left, and then it's first come, first serve. We will be live streaming, obviously, and it'll be a bigger live stream than this, and it'll be a whole kit and caboodle shebang. And the link for that we'll give you guys very soon. Any quick questions about this? Sweet. Okay. Any other questions? Yes. Yes.
Ja.
Don't worry. Yeah.
We hebben 2 stijlen, 2 genres gekregen.
Yep.
Je mocht ook kiezen tussen die 2 genres.
Yep.
Gaat dat in de beoordeling nog invloed hebben als je er maar 1 zou kiezen?
Nee. Nee. Dus het maakt in de beoordeling van de film niet uit of je 1 genre of 2 genres gebruikt.
Maar wel de intensiteit bijvoorbeeld waarin je het personage inbrengt of het voorwerp, of ook niet?
Ja, absoluut wel. Ja, absoluut. There's one big, so there are awards for the best use of the prop, the character, the line, the genre. So if you use the genre really weakly and it's just there enough not to disqualify you, yeah, you're not going to win an award for that. Simple. If you're not going to get more points if you use both genres. That's not how it works. You just get points for how you use the genre.
Exactly. It's how you interpret the genres that you got.
Yeah. How the creative part of that is.
And whether you choose 1 or 2, that's up to you.
Yeah. And you don't have to choose that now. You don't even have to choose that until Sunday when you do the wrap-up form. Right? If you're just going to go in, well, we'll see whatever it gets closest to by the end. This is not a good idea, oh, by the way. It's not a good idea to do that. But, you know, in theory, you could. So, and you don't have to tell me, or tell us, right? You don't have to text me, call me, email me saying we picked this genre. You don't have to do that. Put it in the dashboard. Any other questions?
The prop, can it be image of the prop? Or
Yes, it can be an image of the prop.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. 2 minutes? That's perfect timing. So, the required line. Pay attention. This is the one that people get disqualified on most. So, woohoo! We have experienced people here. The line, if you want to know what not to do, ask these lads there. Okay, so the required line of dialogue can be spoken, sung, written, sign language with a subtitled line.
Wat een rare zin.
Sorry?
Wat een rare zin.
It's very transparent at the moment, but we'll get there. But it needs to be verbatim, so literally, word for word. Letterlijk, woord voor woord, gesproken, gezongen, geschreven, sign language. Gebarentaal, there you go. Je mag er iets voor zetten. Je mag er iets achter zetten. You can put something in front of it, something at the back of it, but do not change a single word in that line.
Can you translate it?
Yes. So, very good. I'm going to give it to you in Dutch and in English. If you want to do it in a different language than Dutch or English, it needs to be subtitled. That goes for the entire film. Because I only have judges that speak Dutch and English. So, feel free to do it in whatever language you want, but if it's not Dutch or English, then on Sunday night, midnight, subtitles are due as well. In either English or Dutch, preferably English. 15 seconds, here it comes. Fun fact, it's actually the tagline of the festival this year. Big Brother is watching you. Big Brother houdt je in de gaten.
Ja, maar kan het eens handig.
Yes. Nou, Big Brother is in de Nederlandse zin is Big Brother Big Brother. Dat is niet grote broer, want dat is een heel ander concept. Oké. Did we hit 7?
Yep.
So, any questions about this real quick? No? Get out of here! Go make the film!
anderhalve week zonder dat je
Ja, ik vind dat wel. Ja, sure. Ja, dat mag, maar is het afbeelden van een zombie. Like, kijk, een zombiefilm is een film die zombies, zombie-nation, dat soort dingen. Dus puur alleen een zombie in de film stoppen. Ja, ja, precies. Het hoeft niet de hoofdmoot van je film te zijn. Er moet iets in zitten, en dan zeggen het is volgende. Ja, het is een kleine element, maar het is
Hi. I'm sorry, we don't
No.
so. You know, I've been thinking so much too, and I missed.
We're gonna sort it out. So in your
Get my inbox.
so look for an email from Indra. So I am your A.
Ik zou het gewoon één op één hetzelfde houden. Of je maakt het 80 hoog.
Fresh uit.
Ik dacht dat het
staat in de
So I think the orders that you, that's the one I have.
Ja, 239 is de officiële stoot. 239, ja. Je mag ook breder, maar ik zie niet
kan je dat nog wel zien?
Ja, ik weet dat
ja, dat is wel leuk uit. Ja, sorry? Wat ga je doen?
I don't understand how to set it. What I'm going to do is